Hello, I'm eDragon, and this is a tutorial for the Swift Passage shortcut. So I found a method to do the shortcut like pretty consistently, and yeah, I want to share it now. So you can see it here. Easy every time. Alright, so now let's break this down. So first of all, okay, over here. Here you wanna use a turbo boost because that's just a long straight and you can maintain your speed pretty well there. So also you kinda want to turn to the left quite a bit here, or strafe to the left so you're not hitting this wall. And yeah, you should get through there fine then. Alright, so when you're at the straight, you wanna stay on the left side. The reason for that is because later you want to turn to the right, and so you get like a good angle going out. And yeah, to do that you need some space on the right. So yeah, I'm staying on the left here at first. And yeah, now turning to the right. And now comes the tricky part. So to be able to do this jump you need a lot of height. So when you exit the ramp there, you want to be pitching your machine all the way up. And yeah, that means like no holding down right on your right control stick, just all the way down. At least in the Redout control scheme, which is what I use. Yeah, but of course that's not enough. Like, you also need to get more to the right, so you're dodging all those trees and getting the right path. So what you also want to do is you want to turn your machine to the right. So on the Redout control scheme, on your left stick you want to hold your stick to the right at first, and on your right stick you want to hold down. So you're tilting your machine upwards, and then it should look like that. So when you are at this position, like somewhere around here, which is like about a half second after you left the ramp, that's about when you want to start boosting. And you want to boost all of your energy. And yeah, what that does is that first of all, because your machine is tilted upwards, you will get even more height, which is pretty good. And also, since your machine is tilted sideways, your machine will also go more to the right. And yeah, that's basically what you want. And yeah, then you can fly through there. So now for the path that you want to take. So generally for the trees you want to look at not those huge dark green trees. You more want to look at those light green trees because those are the trees that you will crash more likely. And okay, so you see this light green tree here, that one. So that is basically what I'm looking for when doing the shortcut. So let's look at the tree again. There it comes. And there it is. So you want to go to the right of the tree. But actually there's also another tree in front of it that is like a little bit smaller, so you can't see it. And it's also like in front of it and even more to the right. So yeah, if you would go like straight next to the right to the tree, then you would crash instantly into the one that is in front of it. So you want to have a little bit more space on the right. And that is almost. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, so that is the tree that I mentioned that is in front of it. And yeah. And you want to dodge that one as well, of course. So yeah, go a bit further to the right, then you would normally. Okay. So now if you manage to get like in this line here that is like pretty well in there. Yeah, you just see this hole there. Like this tree does absolutely nothing if you're high enough. So yeah, you see this good line there, and that's where we want to go. But there's one stupid tree, which is this one here. This one is like right or almost right in the middle. Yeah, it's pretty much in the way. So there are two ways to dodge this one, and this is the method that I don't recommend doing, which is dodging it sideways. You can dodge it on the right, but then you have to watch out for this tree again. So I'd rather recommend dodging it left if you want to dodge it sideways, which is what I'm doing here. And yeah, if you dodge it left, you also need to steer right again to land back here. But there's a better method, which is what I'm doing here. So again, turbo, stay on the left side, turn to the right, and then strafe and turn to the right, boost. And yeah, I can just also fly above the tree, which is probably the easiest method to get through all these trees. And yeah, so to fly over it, you just want to hold or pitch your machine upwards for quite a long time. So yeah, keep your machine pitched upwards and you're flying over it. But of course, so when you dodged all those trees, then you still have to land in there. And well, you know all these tree branches there. And that can also get in the way, and if you crash against one of them, then you die instantly. So you need to avoid them as well, and the best way to do that is to tilt your machine downwards again. So tilting your machine down, and you should be fine. So let's watch both methods again on full speed. Alright, and the other one. Okay, so I hope this helped you to understand this trick. And yeah, see ya.